Hi everyone, my name is Kola Radiola and I'm the co-founder of Bridge Tech Hub. It's an IT organization based in Abuja. I'm a BSc Computer Science graduate, a marketplace rep at Konga.com, once a marketplace rep at Konga.com. I have certification in UI UX design specialization, fundamentals of Power BI, project management professional, and so on and so forth. I will be taking us on data visualization on Power BI, but with a little twist because I will be complementing it with PowerPoint. Now, custom visualization in Power BI helps us to represent our data in an excellent, simpler way. But in order for you to be able to know what visuals to use, you have to understand them and how to use them. But before we get started, why is visuals important? Majority of people respond faster to visual images because of instead of text or numbers. Pardon. Instead of text or numbers, because humans are generally programmed to understand communication better by imagining what the person is speaking or saying. Now, for example, if I tell you that I saw a red car along the express close to a tall building with trees in front of it and so on and so forth. I'm sure you aren't seeing the letters or words that I'm saying, but you're definitely painting a picture of what I'm saying. So as I said a red car, I'm sure you imagined a red car, not just the letters I said or the words I said. This same goes for data analysis. With these days we hear a lot of um, of compiled data. Your business have to have a data and all of that. Some people actually are compiling data, but they have no understanding of what this data can do for them. But with these visuals on Power BI, we can be able to represent this data properly by making it easier, simpler, and explicit for people to understand the extent of what their data can do for them. With this, they can be able to know where they have lapses, they can understand where they have strengths, and be able to predict their business or whatever the data they've collected over time. So, on the basis of imagination, now this is image A with words and letters, and this is image B with pie charts and donut charts and all of that. With this image B, we can understand what the data is saying, not from image A. We can comprehend the image B faster than image A, and it's because it's just filled with words and numbers. Now, why would I be combining my PowerPoint with Power BI? This is because people paint picture or imagine things differently as individuals. Like for me, when I the first time I visited Microsoft Power BI website, I saw how they represented data. I saw how it looked really beautiful on their site, and I compared it with other custom visuals that I've seen people do, which it really can't match. So for me, I saw that we can do more with custom visuals. We can make it more beautiful, and that is why I am merging my PowerPoint and Power BI, because I designed something on PowerPoint in order to be able to use it as a background for my visualization in Power BI. So now that we have this understanding, I would like us to dive straight into today's business. I'll be opening my Power BI, and here it is. From previous classes, I know that we've learned about e- extracting data, transforming data, and loading data. So I won't be talking about that today. And for me, I've transformed my data, so I'm just going to get my data and load it straight up. Now I'm getting my data is an Excel file, and it's from a folder called new folder. So I will be opening it up. Let's connect them. So like I said, I've transformed my data already, so I'll be loading it straight so we can start today's work. It's loading at the moment, and here we have it under the field pane. Okay, so for the PowerPoint design that I did, this is it. I designed this on PowerPoint, and whenever you design whatever you want to use as a background on your Power BI from the PowerPoint, you have to save it as a JPEG, that is image, because it's going to be seen as an image on Power BI. Okay, so this is like overview of what I will be training us on. So we're starting afresh. Now, to be able to use that image as a background, unlike PowerPoint where you just insert your image here you go to format and you go to wallpaper. From the wallpaper you add your image. So it's going to go to a folder where you have the image. Sorry, it's not here. I should have the image under lamp view. Yes, there it is. I open and it shows this way. From here you can adjust your image if you want it normal, if you want it fit, if you want it fill, but I'm using the normal. You can also make it transparent, you can work on the color, and so on and so forth. So we're getting started now. For these custom visuals, I will be taking us on some of the custom visuals because of time constraint, and I believe my co-trainer will do justice to some of the other custom visuals. So I will be talking on the few custom visuals I will be talking about includes stacked column chart, which is this, the donut chart, which is this, the line chart, map, slicer, and card. So I will be starting with the line chart. Now, the line chart helps you track changes over a period of time in your data. It shows trend in your data. So when you want to know the trend of what is happening, like for example, I will be plotting the line graph with profits by promotion name and channel from my data. It will help me know trend on what channels are people patronizing more, and the profit, where is it coming from, which promotion am I using that is making my profits to skyrocket. So it shows trends it helps you track trends, really. That's the line chart. So here we have the line charts. Now I will be selecting profit, by promotion, and channel. Sorry, it's still loading. Now from this my data, there are different promotions that the business that has this data is using. They have the no discount promotion, the Adventist promotion, Xmas promotion, convention promotion, Easter promotion, Harmattan promotion, and so on and so forth. And they have different channel to which they sell their products. The channels include catalog, online, reseller, and store. From this place, you can see that from store, they have the highest profit from store. From online, they have the second highest, which follows the reseller and then the catalog. So from here they can deduce that their profit margin from online is the least, while their highest is the store. And over time they can be able to know trends of what promotion or what channel that they are making more profit from. And that's for the line chart. Now I'll be taking us to the next custom visuals, which I will be using the donut charts. Now with the donut chart, oh sorry, when you want to use the next custom visuals, you have to click on an empty space so it doesn't change the first one you've done, just like we saw earlier. So now I'll be using the donut chart like that. Now with the donut chart, it helps you analyze a part to whole relationship data where all the pieces together represent 100%. Like if for example you have channels like this that you sell your products from, and then your profit here is, or your sales is 100%. Now you want to know what channels brought the major sales. So I will be using this sales. Now this is the whole representation of the data, which is 100%, right? Now to know what channel brought major sales, I will be using this channel. Now you can expand to fit here. So from here we can deduce that the store brought the highest amount of sales, next to the channel, and then reseller, and then catalog. So you can use a donut chart when none of the qualities you need to plot is negative or is zero. So it helps you analyze a path to a whole relationship whereby altogether altogether the pieces represent 100%. Okay, so that's that for the donuts chart. Now on to the next, which is the card chart, the card visualization, I mean. With these card visualizations, which they also call the big number tiles, you can use card in Power BI when a single number, e.g. total profits made, total case of COVID-19 in Nigeria, etc., is the most crucial or critical or important thing you need to track in your reports. Like in all the, for example, in all the old COVID-19 issue going on in Nigeria, what is the total number of patients in COVID-19 patients in Nigeria? You want to just know the total number of something. That is when to use a card visualization. So with this, I want to know the total profit that we have, that the organization have. Now I'm going to fit in my card, into all these tiles that I have here. And to be able to do that, I need to format it. Now I want to remove this background, this white background, so as to be able to fit into the tile properly. I would click on this to turn it off. We can see that the white background is off, has been taken off. Now I want to remove this profit right here. Remove this profit, I'll go to format and click on category and turn it off. So there we have it. You can see that it has fit into the tile that I have there, but we don't know what the number represents, right? So we would want to have an heading or a heading to be able to understand what this number represents. So with that, I can add it, insert a text box. Total profits. When you want to, with this text box, when you want to edit the words, the letters, I mean, you have to highlight the words and do the editing you want to on it. So I'm going to increase my font size to 24. That's quite big. Increase it to 18, yeah, and then make it bold. So that's it. Now to remove the background, this white background, turn off the background and then move it. So we have, so right now this is quite big, so we have to format this. Under your format, you go to the detail label. You can change the color. You can reduce the text size. So this is good. And you can change the font if you want, but I'm not changing the font. So I will reposition this. So this gives us our total profit right here. I'll do same for total sales. To remove the white background, you go to format, turn off the background, and then position it on the tile properly. And also, that is quite big. You go to data labels to format it, change the color, changing the color to white also, and I'm reducing the text size. That is good enough. So, and then I go to my text box, I insert my text box to have the total sales. Once again, don't forget to highlight in order to edit. To remove the background, we'll go to this and turn it off. And then reposition it right here. Okay, so last card visualization. I want to know the total cost of the things that was bought, so we can know if we're making profit or if we're not making profit. Cost. Okay, so to remove the background, we go to format like we've always done. Remove the cost, turn the category off, and then we adjust. Sorry, my laptop. We adjust this properly to fit into the tile. Now for this, I definitely need to format the color. So I'll be changing the color to white, and then also reduce the size. For this, we forgot to remove the category, which I'll be turning off now. So resize this. And then once again, insert your text box in order to show the category properly. Total cost. Do the same formatting that I've done over time with the total profit, the total sales. And then to remove the background, turn off the background from here. Resize, and then move into the, but for this is actually too dark, so I will be changing the color from this place to white. So there we have it. We have worked on the card visualization, and we have learned how to use or insert the text box in our Power BI. Now from this card visualization, we can know the total cost that has been spent on buying of products and all of that. We can see the total sales that has been made and the profit that has been gained over time. Now I will be moving on to the next custom visuals, which is the slicer. Here, the slicer. With the slicer, you can filter data. It helps you filter and sort packed reports and view only the information you want, which I will be showing us how to do that. With the slicer, I want to know from my data the years that I've been doing well. So I'll be adding from my order dates, date hierarchy. I can add the year. Now I don't want my slider looking like this. So with that, I can go to more options, show data. So with this, it's bigger and I can do what the formatting I want from here. I can either have it as a list, a drop down, but right now I want it as a drop down where I can see everything and pick the one I want. So let's go back to our report. So here we see that we have it as a drop down like this. I chose 2011, year 2011, and we can see that it has filtered the report. Now for year 2011, we can see that we made a total profit of 766.99 thousand. Our total cost of buying products 522.57 thousand, and our total sales was 1.29 million. We can see from here what channel brought the most sales. We can see here what promotion and channel brought the most sales. So that's what the slicer does. It helps you filter and sort packed reports to be able to view the information you want per time. So I'll be fitting this into this place. I'm sorry. Okay, fitting it into this place. Once again, to format and remove this white background, go to background under format and turn it off, so you have it this way. So you have it this way, fit in properly. Now to remove the slicer header, which is the year written here, you go to this slicer header on the format and turn it off. Now you can reposition you can reposition that, and then from this place we can see that we cannot see the total profit and all of that for all the years because we have selected 1 year, and you won't be able to go back to seeing everything all at once. To be able to edit this, you go to format and then go to selection controls. Right here you can turn on the select all option there, then go back and you can see the select all. So with the select all, it has selected all the years and you'll be able to see overview of the total profit, total sales, total cost, or anything that you're doing in general. So onto the next visuals, I will be using the map. Now with the map, you can see the aspect of a country or a state where your goods, your products, your services is situated and how it is faring in that state or city. So with this map, I will be looking at profit by zone. Profits by zone. Okay, so the map has loaded. This is profit by zone, and we all know that different countries have same zone, so we have not actually done anything. In order to specify what country, I'm going to be selecting states. So now we can see that it has moved to Nigeria. So from here we can see that we can see all these tiny dots that shows the zones where we are making the profits. The biggest dot shows what zone in the country we are making the highest profit, and the tiniest dot shows what zones we are making the least profit. So it helps with the map, it helps you understand better where you are doing, like I'm using my data right now, where the business is doing great and where the business has to improve on. Finally, the stacked column chart. Okay, so onto the last custom visuals, which is the stacked column chart. The stacked column charts are great to show the part of multiple totals. Now I'm going to be using the stacked column chart to show sales by product, subcategory, and zone. So here we have the sales, product subcategory, and then the zone. So we can see that from this column chart, we can see that for camcorders in the North Central, it made so amount of sales. For Southeast, it made 2.716343 million sales. So it helps you, it shows the part of multiple totals as seen in this place. Okay, now it looks all plain. You don't know, like, you can't differentiate where this starts from and where this ends. Now I'm going to be inserting image, so inserting shapes, which I'll be using the line shape right here to divide the lines. So I would get another line, but now I want it to rotate. Yeah, so is it to divide this side. Yeah, yes, so I have it this way. I know for the next class it will be training us on how to format properly and importing custom visuals and all of that. So due to time, I would stop at this.